How's it going, guys? This is probably going to come as a big surprise to everyone watching, but today is a day where we have to say goodbye to our friend James. If you haven't seen the video already on his channel, I'd recommend you do so now, and then you can come back and watch this one, and I think it'll make more sense. I don't want to sit and pretend with you guys and say that this isn't a huge deal for us, because the reality it is. This is a major deal for the channel. Originally, James and I had started a Couch Shop because of our chemistry together on camera and our absolute love for making YouTube content. So I don't want the things to become too speculative, and I don't want comments to get too out of hand. So I'll try to address things as best I can before they become too exaggerated and completely out of control. To be completely honest, it doesn't come as a major surprise that James had decided to leave. When we first moved to LA, up until now, James had brought up concerns about how LA was, Los Angeles specifically, keep calling it LA, was affecting his mental health, and how he really didn't enjoy it all that much. Also, he had mentioned that our friend's leave from the channel and the state took a major toll on him. To be completely honest with you guys, when I was in the Creatures, I too wanted to leave. About 6 months before we inevitably ended up making Couch Shop, which, by the way, I'm glad we did. James had reached out to me and he had convinced me to stay there, and like I said, I'm glad that I did. And in that same vein, I reached out to James when he wanted to leave Los Angeles, or wanted to leave the channel at the very least, and I convinced him to stay. My reason for that, up until now especially, is because when we first moved out here, we had a lot of opportunities. We had signed a deal with Rooster Teeth, we had acquired sponsorships, and of course we have the warehouse lease that's still pending up to this date. And because of those reasons, I'm going to go on record now and say that myself, as well as the remainder of the Couch Shop team, will be here up until the end of the year, finishing out those obligations and those contracts that we had signed from the start, because personally, I don't want any of those things coming back and haunting us in the future. Everyone has days where they lose that drive and they lose that passion to do the thing that they love doing most. When James and I first started Couch Shop, we actually didn't pay ourselves for almost a year, because truly we just really enjoyed making the content. We really enjoy making YouTube videos. So as much as I hate to see him go, obviously, I can be happy knowing that he's happy at home, being able to stream without all the added pressures of being here, I guess. With that said, however, I still really enjoy making the content. I've been making videos here on this channel basically by myself for the past 2 months, take it or leave it, I guess. But I wouldn't be here if I didn't absolutely enjoy doing it. And that's the truth. I just really love making content. So personally, if I hated this, I don't think I'd be here either. But the truth is I don't. That is why me, Brett, Lindsay, Matt, John, Jacob, and Alec are gonna be here until all of our obligations are met, as I said previously, and until the lease runs out and the landlord inevitably kicks us out of the warehouse.
I forgot Tony.
Did I? And we're gonna strive to finish out this year as strong as we have started it. Thank you guys. We honestly wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you.